Hey guys, it's Carlos here, and today I got about 25 customers, so I wanted to start a little channel of me developing my lawn care business. So currently it's around 7:40 right now. I wanted to start a little early this morning because yesterday was really hot. But anyways, this is my setup. I just got this guy like 2 weeks ago. It's pretty new. It doesn't even have over 5 hours on it. So that's my Skag and my trailer with the push mower behind it. Got the leaf blower on there, and then weed whacker and edger, gas and 2-stroke gas. So, anyways, I don't have to use this mower a couple of times. Actually, I should probably do this so it doesn't move off. But yeah, I have 3 clients that want their yards bagged, and I haven't got the grass catcher on the zero turn yet, so that's gonna suck. But I'm about to be on my first property, and I'll see y'all then. So this is the first yard. It's pretty nice. This guy wants me to bag it. I mean, it's a little dewy outside, so my push mower might not do too well. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a little tiny backyard. So I should knock this out in probably 30 or 40 minutes. Let's see how it goes. Alright. First yard's complete. I got to slow down a little bit because this guy's neighbor came and talked to me. We're pretty good friends, so I talked for a little bit, but when this slowed me, I just a tad. Right here, I kept scalping because there's a lot of hills right there. Can't do nothing about this. He used to have these jet skis that are right there, but other than that, it looks great. He did cut it a little low, and there is little leaves, so that's why it's a little brown. Other than that, it's pretty good. But yeah, that took me around a little longer than I thought, but it took me around an hour, probably 10 minutes, which was, it brought me back a little bit, but it's okay because I'm learning anyways. I'm only been doing this for not even a year yet. So, but yeah, all right, now it's time to get to the next yard. This was a $45 yard. Now going to the next one. Probably gonna get 40 bucks, I think, but let's see. All right. This is the next yard. Another $40 yard. It's decent sized. I'm gonna use my zero turn for this one. He didn't ask for it to be bagged, but he's not gonna see it. This is the front yard. Told her little baby goat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, this is the yard. We have little goats in the backyard. Just finished weed eating. Yeah, guys, I mean, right now I'm really upset because I spent a lot longer on this yard than I was supposed to. I'll show you why I'm upset. I'm really upset because let me just block this gate. Yeah, so I finished it, but this is the worst yard I've ever done. Because my dang zero turn. I got the zero turn so I can do yards a lot faster, but look, it started to scalp. And this is making me regret the zero turn because it makes the yards look ugly, and I had to stop using the zero turn because I don't want this person to
firemen for scalping the yard, so I started to use a push mower, which means there's no point of even getting zero turn. So maybe I'm going to try to put some anti-scalping wheels on it, and that's my only hope. That's where I am right now. Makes me really upset. Man, it is hot. Oh goodness gracious, I'm really upset at the zero turn right now because that was a waste of money. That thing was $6,000 and it's scalping. I'm so upset right now because what's the point of buying this if I'm not gonna be able to use it? I know I can't return it because I'm gonna have a fee, and I bought this trailer just for that. I'm gonna try to put some anti-scalping wheels on it, see if that helps, but man, I sure am upset right now because that's just ridiculous. I bought something worth so much money so I can do yards faster, and it ended up making them slow because I pulled out the whole zero turn. Better put my seatbelt on. Pulled out the whole zero turn. And I made it longer. Just because the stupid zero turn kept scalping the dang yard. And now I'm pissed because I feel like I just wasted money, and I think it would have been better with just a push mower. So either I'm gonna try these anti-scalping wheels, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so currently I'm on my way to Ace Hardware to see if they have any anti-scalping wheels, because my mower is got me really mad scalping the yards because there'll be a little divot, like little bumps in the yard, and my mower the deck won't go up at all. It goes straight over it because it doesn't have any anti-scalping wheels, which is making me really upset. So if I can get these wheels, it'll help with that scalping problem, and then I can do more yards. Because yeah, that just bothers me. Because why? This mower is so expensive and I can't even dang use it. So I'm definitely gonna need these anti-scalping wheels because I feel bad for that person's yard because I made it a little brown and it doesn't even look good. So once I figure it out, that'll be good. So I had no luck looking at Ace Hardware for anti-scalping wheels, but I mean, I'm really upset about that. I'm probably just gonna order them off Amazon, but now I'm on my way to another yard. This is a $30 yard, and this has been a guy that I've been cutting for ever since I really started. So that's why it's priced so low. He's one of my best. He's one of my best customers. He's really nice. I just charge him $30 because that's when I was really starting. And like now, this type of yard I'll charge probably around $40. But I'm just doing it for $30. I'm gonna try it with my Toro zero turn. You'll see it's kind of flat. I'm gonna try it, but if I scalp out even one, like just a little bit, I'm going straight to my push mower because I can't mess up these yards. He has a pretty flat yard, so like I said, I'm gonna try it. But if not, I'm just gonna go straight to my push mower, and that'd be it. So, then once I'm done with this yard, I got 2 other yards that are just push mower yards because they're not big enough for a riding mower. So, and that's it. Then I'm gonna go home. But at Ace Hardware, actually, I did buy spark plugs and gas cap for my weed whacker because I have an old gas cap on my weed whacker and it started leaking. So I finally bought that, and then I got spark plugs, so I haven't changed them out. on my new edger and blower, and they need it. And I'm gonna change it out on my push mower because they're starting to get pretty old, and I could hear it started to backfire, so it clearly needed it. But yeah, that's it. That is about it. All right, yeah, we're at this house actually. I'm just gonna show you all the house because man, it's getting that where it's that hot part of the day. It's currently 12. Yeah, I could probably run over this with my zero turn mower. There's not that many divots and bumps. I'm just gonna raise it up to 2, so hopefully it doesn't scalp it. But yeah, once I get that, move this back gate. Should probably move this out the way. I do see there is some stuff in the way. I see that, but it's fun because I really do like this customer because he's really nice to me, and he is a once a week guy, but I had to delay him, so that's why it's pretty tall. But other than that, it's pretty much it. So I'm gonna try it with my zero turn mower. I'm gonna see how it goes. Already finished this yard. I used the Skeg this time. It actually cut pretty well. I think it's about time that I raise up the deck for all these yards now I think about it, because all these people wanted me to lower it because it was springtime, but now it's getting into summer, so I think it's time to raise up the deck. It looks pretty good. This, I can't do anything about this. This was already here. I'm pretty sure that's some type of disease. Other than that, he cut pretty nice. But yeah, I'm gonna start raising up the deck. Like I said, this was a $30 yard, and it took me, I'd say, an hour. I'll probably put it in the video how long it actually took. Yeah, I forgot to record this one before. This was this yard. I use this one on a push mower, and this has been a client ever since I really started. It's a $40 yard. They're really nice. And they cut theirs. They got theirs cut at the lowest setting, and I think it looks great. It looks really good. The backyard, you can clearly tell, hasn't been sprayed. And yeah, I cut it. It looks pretty good. It's a really beautiful backyard. Unfortunately, there's no grass. She's trying to kill all the crabgrass and weeds, so that's why it looks like it's dying. But I gotta close this gate because this is the reason why she fired other people, because they didn't close the gate. Yeah, that's about it for this yard. And then another one over there, right where that blue car is. I'm gonna try to do the front yard with a zero turn, and we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, this is the yard I showed y'all earlier. It is now complete. It's a nice little fescue backyard. Really good grass. And it's a nice little Bermuda front yard. That's the car, the house with the white car is the one I did before. They like theirs really short up there, but these people like theirs a little high up, or maybe around. I've cut this one at 2 1/4. But yeah, that's pretty much for this one. It is currently 1:42, and I'm heading to my last house for the day. So far, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's gonna be my 6th one, and then I'm done for the day. I have to go tune up my my weed whacker and my blower and all that stuff, and my little push mower because it's been a while. So I'm gonna tune up that when I'm done, and that should be it. I'm gonna order the anti-scalping wheels off Amazon. if those do any good, because the scalping it has to stop, because it's just not good. I can't do these yards and scalp them because it's bad. I mean, it looks bad. I wouldn't want somebody to cut my yard if they keep scalping it. Like, I felt really bad because I scalped 2 yards already. I had little lines where I scalped them, and I felt really, really bad because it looks ugly. It doesn't look good. It kills the grass, and scalping just shouldn't be a thing. So I'm gonna try to get rid of that, or I'll just have to use my push mower because it just sucks. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that Skag I have, I don't know if I already told y'all this, but it's a 36-inch walk behind, and it cuts really, really, really good. I'll say that. But the only problem is, it scalps. That's the only problem, and I have to figure out a way to avoid that. And I know that's not really the mower's fault. Like, that's just, they have to put scalping wheels on it, and it depends on the yard. But besides that, it's a really great mower. It's just, I don't have the yards built for it. I just need flatter yards instead of with bumps and stuff, because I can't cut it without it. But besides that, it's great. Like, I did that one yard, the last yard actually, that was a pretty flat yard. I did that one in probably 30 minutes, because it only took me 10 or 15 minutes at the most to cut the yard. I don't even think it took that long, honestly, but to cut it with that mower. And then I just came in, weed whacked and edged, and then came with my push mower to finish off the rest that I couldn't get to because I'm not that great with it yet. Like, I see these other people doing commercial landscaping and all that, and then they can do the yard like 90% with the stand-on mower or zero turn. I'm just not there yet because, like I said, I only have 6 hours. Yeah, I only have 6.5 hours on the thing, and that's only 6 hours of me using it. So I haven't used it that much, but I'm getting there. I sure am getting there. But yeah, I'm on my way to my last yard, and then I'm gonna show you all. This is my last yard. It is complete. It's a little wild. It's not really grass, it's just weeds, but the lady, she likes it, so. This is another reason I use my zero turn. And there was a rock right here, and the bottom of the blade scraped this rock. So that's another reason why I need the scalp wheels. And pretty much everything is complete. Everything that I could get. Oh, there's a little bit of weeds right here. Pull these out. Oh. This down is done. Alright.
I used to fall asleep all the way to you. I don't think you can get my Friday sleep.
Alright. I'm glad. Just gonna take a look around. And yeah, it's pretty good. Looks done. Alrighty, that's my last yard of the day. $40. And now I'm gonna go tune up my stuff.
Alrighty, it's currently 2:43 p.m. So I woke up at 7, started around 7:45-ish, I would say, and I finished at pretty much 3. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I worked pretty much 8 hours today, which is pretty wild, but I mean, I'm getting there. It's a start, but I mean, I had my little besides that, that was pretty much it for today. I'm going home. Gotta tune up my stuff, like I said, like 1,000 times already. And yeah, so today I made, let's calculate. So first yard I did was $45. Second yard, $45. So that's $90. Then plus $30. My third yard was $30. So that's $120. Then after that, I went to those two people's yards, which were both $40. So 120 plus 40, 160, 60 plus 40 is 200. And then right now I just made 40 more bucks, so that's 240. So I made $240 in about 8 hours. That's not bad for, I mean, 18, 17. Well, actually, yeah, next month, June 7th, I'm actually turning 18. So I'm about to be an 18-year-old, but that's not too bad, I don't think. I mean, it's better than working at Publix for like 8 hours and only making, what, $100? And like, that's not even dang $100. But it's better than that. I mean, I used to be a football player, and I always thought to myself, I was like, I don't want to do a job where I'm just, sitting inside or standing for 8 hours, getting paid by the hour, because I thought that was whack. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do some physical labor while I'm young. And I was like, all right, I got me a lawnmower, and I got me a truck. So I was like, what about I just start cutting lawns? So started advertising. Started with just a push mower and a weed whacker and an edger. That was it. And then, what's it called? So after doing that for a while, I saved up a good amount of that. Sorry, I can't talk. A good amount of money. I probably made, let's say, $800 or somewhere around there. I don't know. But then, after using my weed whacker and edger for the longest, still going. My mower was still working pretty good, but I was doing a yard, and boom, my motor for my weed whacker blew out. It was a Troy-Bilt weed whacker with the attachments on it, and I was so sad. I was like, I was sad because I was like, it's all ruined, and now I have to go spend money to get another one. My dad was telling me, he was like, yeah, you can go get another Troy-Bilt, do the same. But then I was talking to some people, and they were like, no, you should get a Steel because you're doing it commercially now, or residentially, like a lot more than just once a week or once every 2 weeks. So I was like, all right. And I looked at the price of the Steel, and my heart dropped. They were like $350 for like a weed whacker, and I was so sad. But then, what's it called? I was mowing one of these yards, and I was actually borrowing my neighbor's weed whacker to mow this yard. And I was talking to my customer, and I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I was insane. I was like, I don't have a weed whacker anymore. I'm having to look one. And my customer, he handed me a weed whacker and said, here, you can take it. He was like, it was a Steel, probably a 1999 or 98 weed whacker. And he gave it to me and said, it needs a tune-up and probably a new carburetor or something, because he said he's having a lot of trouble with it. But he said he ain't going to use it anyway, so he gave it to me for free. And I was like, oh, praise God, because now I don't have to buy a weed whacker. And what ended up being wrong with the weed whacker was he didn't have the right spark plug in it, and he didn't have the right head for it, so it wasn't spinning correctly, which will definitely mess up your weed whacker. But I fixed it pretty quick. And then I went to Ace and bought an engine, because I had the attachment parts for my weed whacker and edger, and I was like, all right, let's see if it works. And it ended up working, and that's actually the weed whacker I currently use now. And it's pretty great. It still works. And I have a little handheld blower. I'm gonna actually upgrade soon, but that handheld blower is pretty good. It doesn't blow enough air as I would need it to, but from right now, what I'm doing, it's pretty good. It's helpful. It'll blow off sidewalks and driveways, but it's not. I do need a backpack blower soon, which I'm going to get. But it's a nice little blower. But that's pretty much where I started from. But anyways, guys, this is sorry. Cut that out. Anyways, y'all. Yeah. So this is the first video. It's day one of me doing my business, and I'll record the next time, and I'll just go from there on. I'll be recording every time and see how I develop in the future. But yeah. Anyways, guys, yeah. My name's Carlos, and this is where I get started.